ain't far from where I live.
Okay, cut.
Jen, you're not saying the line.
I just don't think I would ever say, ah, that's refreshing.
Everybody says that. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah, that's refreshing.
Like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, that's refreshing.
Let's reset.
Oh, that really is refreshing.
You said the line.
Yeah, damn. Look at that. That is 4 inches of forehead.
Amir look like Bow Wow from Like Mike.
Where's my money? I'll be home soon, honey.
You look like one of them pugs when white women feed it too much, but they leave it in the car.
You look like a
Hey, boo, the name of your haircut is, I got $4.
There you go.
We are living single. When Common come on, you feel good.
The Lord got a list of niggas that own cigarettes. So he owe me 2 Marlboros. Salem Light, that nigga owe me a Salem Light.
You can hit him with it.
I love her. She choked out all her grandkids. She choked them out.
They said you had a dildo with real skin on it.
Brett's out of there.
That's crazy.
Brett's out of there.
It's crazy that you know what's sad about this?
Somebody get Brennan a stroller. You as a stroller.
He got you. That nigga dumbfounded had to pick up a pot to come in here. Walk it in. You possess the power to walk inside.
Them pants childish as hell. I just want to let you know that.
So is your mentality
And
for
you got-
putting that hairstyle together.
You got some of your thigh out. Freaky ass nigga.
You think if you show more of your face, it'll look more appealing?
You think if you show more of your leg, you gonna get it roll?
I gotta ease the face on niggas.
Tell me why this nigga look like he. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we have are you and me? Face ass.
They said you had a dildo with real skin on it.
Brett's out of there.
That's crazy.
Brett's out of there.
It's crazy that you know what's sad about this?
Somebody get Brennan a stroller.
This half a shit, been
Quick ass switch.
Wow.
Wow. This white woman can't write. And they got George Washington mama hips.
I will talk to men anytime I want to.
I will never be black again. My melanin don't work.
Shut your ass up.
Ooh, if I had a boost, I could finish this sentence. All I need is some phone books.
All I need is some height and sin.
Here go Boo.
And Brett sitting down if he's standing up.
You know what Billy hate about sex? When the bitch walk in the room.
Fuck! I told y'all to bring somebody I like. Here go this bitch.
Sit down, bitch. It's gonna take a lot to get me hard.
Fuck! Is there a nigga out there that can help this bitch? Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Smith is here.
You know you want to say gentlemen and gentlemen. Shut your ass up.
Great. Doing stuff you'll never do on the road, getting laughs.
That's not true.
That's right.
Not true.
That's right.
That's not true.
If you want to see somebody bomb podcast material, come see Craig.
You
Smith.
crazy.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You can call the court. What can I do to be better, master?
This shit, man.
Hey, Billy. They
Hey, his shoulders divorce your neck, stupid ass nigga.
Billy, they say every time you have sex,
How is that?
you smell like wee-wee.
Wee.
Yeah, that dope done wore off. I ain't never seen a nigga put dirty clothes on top of dirty clothes. What's going on, man?
Billy, you blow other niggas' nose.
Yeah.
Can I blow your nose?
You joined a jazz band with your mouth. You said, nigga, I play everything with my mouth.
Yeah.
Including niggas.
Billy playing Chris Stokes in a movie.
Billy got thrown out of Diddy party ass first.
Me and Billy went on a lick. When that nigga robbed the sperm bank and said, I got it, y'all come. I got it. I got it. Come on, y'all. I got it. I got it. Let's go. I got it.
Close your fucking mouth, you fucking bum ass nigga.
Y'all give a homeless mustard face motherfucker.
Slurred speech is attached to a stroke.
They say you had naked pictures for all the YSL.
Naked picture.
Craig looked like a bottle of eggnog.
I know that 23 on her shoe ain't for Jordan, is it? What's that?
Billy, you're mad because your nigga left you. I'm gone, Billy.
I'm out this motherfucker, man.
Shouldn't showers be more spectacular, more refreshing? How about fruity? Or even indulgent? With Dove, they are, and more. There's a Dove for everybody.
Cheerios, made with tasty whole grain oats for a day full of gut.
I'm out. I can't stick around. I've had enough.
Hey, Brent the only nigga take a shit and wiggle his feet in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what you been drinking, man?
Oh, man, you know. Are you the police? You got the complexion for the detection. This nigga's a light-skinned
Craig, ask him
detective.
again what he been smoking.
What you been smoking?
Meth, nigga.
They said you had a dildo with real skin on it.
Brent's out of there. That's crazy. Brent's out of there.
It's crazy that you... You know what's sad about this?
Somebody get Brent a stroller. You has a stroller.
He got you.
But I love Billy. He's my gay homeboy. Yeah, man.
My
Listen.
gay homeboy.
My
No,
gay
man.
homeboy.
Miss Rhonda, what time you dropping him off back at the shelter? He might go and load him up now.
Load him up now.
Load him up now. Go ahead.
All Billy tattoos is directions to Diddy's house.
That's pretty good.
Mulholland Drive.
Hey, this nigga talk about all this nigga Billy tattoos is just directions to Diddy house. Like, bro, what the fuck is up with
All his tattoos. Billy, every time you check his shit, he hiccups.
Excuse me.
What I do?
You hiccup.
What I do? Do it again?
You shit up. That nigga Craig roll his eyes at dark-skinned niggas.
I know.
You're not gonna get it.
Do it again. Do it again.
You hear Billy telling a nigga to do it again? That's nasty, Billy. Yeah. Everything's sexual with Billy. Do it again, man.
I thought the terminology was beating up on the homeless. I didn't know it was beating up. Damn, man, we was having good rhythm.
The dope is wearing off.
It's done.
No, the dick is wearing off. Listen. We're gonna get it out of the way. We're gonna get it out of the way right now.
Brandon he keep almost saying, next to the hot seat.
Got it.
I gotta work now. I gotta work. I really gotta work now.
Wait, what he said? What he said?
Next to the hot seat.
Next to the hot seat. That's funny.
Say it for us before you get up out of here, B. Lewis. Say it for us.
Go text
Say it
message
real
Pat.
quick. Next to the hot seat.
You thought Malcolm X was a nigga's old boyfriend. That's Malcolm X. That's Malcolm's ex. That's Malcolm's ex.
I see where you was going with that.
That nigga tongue kiss every nigga he meet.
Hey.
Where am I meeting all these niggas at? Where am I meeting all these niggas at?
You about to break him. You about to break him. For Thanksgiving, Boo eats stovetop nothing.
But thank
Nothing.
Check it out. No.
For Thanksgiving, Craig dresses up like a ham and a turkey.
Oh,
His stripper name is Gobble Gobble.
Gobble gobble. How do you go to the stage? Go to the stage and see if it's
you go like this. You
stop.
Gobble. He was
Billy,
Gobble Gobble.
Stop trying to piggyback niggas, Billy. Let him tell his own joke.
Tell my own joke. I love you and Corey, man. Y'all look like a...
You gotta start loving yourself. That's what I'm telling you. Things would be a lot better if you loved you, boo.
Y'all give it up for Hormone Hotep Huxtable.
Y'all give it up for giving up.
Give. No, that was good. That was good.
It was all right.
Yeah, buddy. Listen, Craig wouldn't be here unless his white family left him.
Your heart got white powder on it. You snorted the guts of a deviled egg.
Craig, if we was back in slavery, you would stay in master's bedroom. You'd be in your master's bedroom.
What?
You wouldn't be a house nigga, you'd be a bedroom nigga.
This whole day. This whole day.
You'll be in
right
master's
now.
bedroom. I'm in master's bedroom.
Boom.
But he'd be on a pallet.
But
This
right,
whole day, I
right-
had it wrong. I did not know there was Team Jordans this whole time.
Yeah. Fuck that, boo. Your eyes is on their tippy toes. Them motherfuckers trying to. Your eyes look like they're getting something off the top of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
That nigga went to jail and took bubble baths. He's the only nigga got molested in Monopoly jail.
What?
You had that same experience.
You bring your own spoon to the soup kitchens when they be giving out food. Say, I got my own spoon. Back up, bitch.
Billy, every time you go to church, the deacons take you in the back room.
Wait. Hold on. Hey, Pastor Thompson want to see you in the back, Billy.
Just want to see me in the back.
They stop serving.
As soon as I get there, huh?
They stop serving.
Yeah.
Pass the Pigfeet.
Pass the Pigfeet. Pass the Pigfeet.
Reverend totally walk in the back.
Yeah.
But the only time you drug free is when you find drugs. No, it's good. Drug free.
Drug free.
These is free drugs, y'all.
Yeah.
I found a quarter ounce of weed back there.
Yeah.
And some cocaine. I am drug free.
Hey, Billy did booty scoots in a gang rally.
Booty scoots in a gang rally.
Booty scoots in the game.
Booty scoots.
Sure, Billy, booty scoots.
Miss Rhonda, you about time to take him home. You about?
That nigga did. Billy, man, I love him to death. He started a butt-naked boycott.
Everybody take your clothes off now. We against the bullshit.
Get naked, it's a boycott. We gonna boycott women.
So hold on. I'll woman cot, but I ain't gonna boycott.
Boycott.
Shit. Nick. You gonna woman cot.
Butt-naked boycott. He took a butt-naked DP, too.
A butt naked
And
DP.
his homies were gonna beat him up. He said, let me take my clothes off.
So that
They just let two niggas
Yeah.
run in them again.
Yeah.
Another nigga.
That's good.
Them two niggas.
Craig over here going. That nigga got a tall nigga. Craig, Craig going to work. Hey man, I'm proud of you, man. You did all this without your notebook today.
Hey, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna let you fuck Billy by yourself. Y'all can have your moment.
What's wrong with me? You get this white woman out of here.
I didn't laugh. Did I laugh?
I think Craig white folk funky.
Fuck that. Boo, you homeless. Get your goddamn. Show me your house right now. Who you live with?
Show me your house is funny.
Show me your house.
Billy jumped up in some bad business to get to a Diddy party. He was frying chicken with all the baby oil.
Hey, your stupid ass claim yourself as a dependent on your taxes.
Hey, listen. Hey, Billy.
You claimed yourself. How much can I get for carrying me? Nothing.
Billy got kicked out of college for squeezing niggas.
Yeah, it's all right. You gonna get ptomaine poison from that watch. I don't give a fuck.
We was squeezing niggas. I didn't graduate, Billy.
Yeah.
Squeezing.
What did they promise you they would give you if you keep doing good like this?
Well, no,
A place
Billy.
to stay.
Patrick called you and said there's gonna be a lot of niggas here.
All right. Do me a favor. Call 2 people that can tell me where your house is.
Let me tell you something. And they got naked pictures of John Madden.
Naked pictures of John Madden.
What the fuck? Oh, come on, bro. Naked pictures of John Madden, bro? All
I'm
right,
the
dog.
greatest.
Naked pictures of John Madden, dog?
That nigga funny as the fuck. That nigga is funny, bro. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me see.
With Liberty Mutual, you can customize and save.
Oh, I think your hats are switched.
No.
People, the internet has been absolutely on fire over the last 24 hours. There is only one story that everybody wants to hear about, and that is the T Grizzly aunt situation. So it's been an absolutely wild 24 hours. It's been absolutely crazy since I dropped my last video on the topic. You guys have been going nuts. You guys have been going insane. It is an insane story, and everybody is trying to get to the bottom of it. Okay, so look, I got a bunch of new information. I'm going to recap some of the old information. We're going to catch up with what's going on, but people, it is absolutely out of control in these, I guess, Detroit streets. So I dropped this video yesterday, the suspicious murder of T Grizzly's aunt. I spent 55 minutes going through some of the most, you know what I'm saying, some of the most, the deepest cuts, some of the deep, dark information, some stuff from Reddit, some stuff from YouTube, and it's just been going wild, okay? This video dropped. I honestly wasn't expecting it to get this much traction. I've been on the phone with my boy Poetic Flacco. He's been breaking down some new information for me, and it sounded absolutely wild. When I first heard this story, I thought there was absolutely no way that T Grizzly could have possibly have anything to do with his auntie's murder. Now, I'm not saying he did it. But what I am saying is there are a lot of questions outstanding. There's a lot of other people that have questions, and we're going to get to it. But first, before we do that, let's just have a quick little recap of what some of you guys are thinking in the comments. And I know I'm getting a lot of hate at the moment, all right? The haters coming out in full effect on whether it's this video, the TR Trizzy video. We're getting a lot of hate, but you know what? Sometimes the haters love to hate. Okay, the channel's booming. The vision is that I'm going to be that guy that's popping up every day with an extended deep dive that's going to show you something you did not know. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got a whole list of things that you definitely did not know on this topic. So first of all, off the top, I've seen an extremely interesting Reddit thread that I want to read to you. Now, this was posted, interestingly enough, 5 days ago, all right? 5 days ago, not in the Detroit, not in the Crime in the D subreddit, okay, which we're going to get to in a little bit. Shout out Crime in the D, because I know you guys are rocking with me doing the content. But this is from the Chiracology subreddit, and this is somebody who claims to be born and raised in Detroit, but understands the connections with Chicago and T Grizzly. And I just thought, I skimmed through this post, and I thought it was really fascinating. So I just wanted to read this to you guys before I hit you with more exclusives from the rabid world of Reddit. So this is a post by MJRX on Chiracology titled T Grizzly, Booker, and Wu Thing Connection from a Detroit Native. Read below. So let's take a look at this. I'm born and raised in Detroit, and I'll tell y'all this. I screwed that. Okay, let me start again. I'm going to say it on my chest. Born and raised in Detroit, and I'll tell y'all. No, I'm screwing this up. Come on. All right. Head in the game. Born and raised in Detroit.
Bae, if T Grizzly to his auntie, bro, that's gonna blow me. Cause that song he made, that's one of the ones I dig into more. You feel me? If that shit was premeditated and fake, that's gonna piss me off, gang.
And I'll tell y'all this. Ever since the situation happened to T's aunt, it's always been rumblings about him having some type of involvement in her murder. There were also rumors that 24 or 42 Gutter, same as 42 Doug, had some type of involvement with this due to Sada Baby being around T and Sada Baby's roots to SMB, the 7 Mile Bloods. And we're going to talk about Sada Baby in excruciating detail very soon. I'm very excited to break into this. When T released the song Satish, it kind of threw people off his trail, you know? Like, why would he make this heartfelt-ass song threatening the shooter by putting $1 million on his head if whole time he had some involvement? Well, to be honest, a lot of y'all don't know T Grizzly's history pre-First Day Out. And I'll be honest, I don't know T Grizzly's history pre-First Day Out. So I'm very, very intrigued to find out some of this history. Before he went to prison, he was in a group called ASBH, All Stars Ball Hard. 3 of their most notable rappers consist of T, All Star JR, and All Star Lee. JR was mentioned in First Day Out as he caught the same case that T caught in 2014 from breaking into dorms at MSU. Now, while they're probably cordial today, they had a falling out due to T blowing up and disassociating himself from that group. In All Star Junior's Running Out, he had a lyric that said, "My mans took off, had the nerve not to take me. I was worried about a 90 pack and where I'm finna take it." A lot of people in the city always wondered why JR and Lee, seriously in 2013, released a few songs, received little attention. He nearly quit in 2016 until he entered and won a local rap competition, beating out 12 other rappers. Sada began releasing a series of singles on YouTube, culminating in the release of his breakout mixtape Scuba Sada. That same year, he also signed to his friend T Grizzly's record label Grizzly Gang. Okay, so look, he went on to have an amazing, incredible career, but really, it's his connection to T Grizzly that we're really interested in. So I've got a DJ Smalls Eyes interview here where Sada Baby kind of explains the connection that he had with T Grizzly and how this kind of ended up coming about.
Grizzly Gang.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you become a part of that?
T is a wizard.
School.
That's all he's doing. He was doing the interview, I want to say Hot 97.
Okay.
I think that's Los Angeles.
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it wasn't New York. Oh, it might have been, was it New York? I think it was New York. Probably was. Whatever it was. Hot 97. And I was just watching the clip. And I was asking what he listened to. And he was like, if he wasn't listening to his own stuff and the stuff that he had in the works just before the CD dropped and everything, he said he listened to Sada Baby. And it was like, who's Sada Baby? It was like, he was like the guy from Detroit, you feel me? He got a song called Stacy. And that's really all me and my manager listened to. So he, I think I might have sent him a message or something like that.
Wait a minute. Who did he say was listening to the music with him?
Called Stacy. And that's really all me and my manager listened to. You feel me? He got a song called Stacy. And that's really all me and my manager listened to.
The manager, JB. Are we talking about JB here? Okay, it's all connected.
So he, I think I might have sent him a message or something like that. It was like saying thank you or something like that. It was like just like that was a slip or something. I can't remember how it went, but I ended up bumping into him at Truth at strip club.
So it sounds like T Grizzly and his management, and I guess that would be his Aunt JB. At the time, I believe I've seen posts in the last video where he says that she quit her job at 2016 to manage him. So we're assuming that JB's a part of kind of building this connection with Sada Baby, but they're just hearing his music. They're saying, look, this is another guy from Detroit. We're rocking with him. We're liking him. We want to lock in.
I had just got done performing. I was on my way out the door. He was on his way in. He was like, come kick it with me. Went over to his section with him. We tried to exchange numbers, and we like pretty much just stayed in touch from that moment on in. And then our manager now, JB, she was like, they wanted to work with me.
So he said our manager, right? So they ended up working together. That's his manager too. So at this point, this interview's dropped 2018, all right? So at this point, Sada Baby's been discovered by T Grizzly and JB, and he's been brought under JB's management.
And now, JB, she was like, they wanted to work with me. They just like, she said she had to put all her focus into helping his career start off. And when she had the time, she really wanted me to be around. So I kept myself available. You feel me?
So JB is really a key figure in Sada Baby actually being brought into the fold, you know what I'm saying? She's pushing his music career too. That's a very interesting detail.
Just to see how serious it was, and we ended up doing the paperwork like the day of T releasing My Moment. and we've been locked in ever since.
Do people ever think you guys are biologically related?
Yeah, that's because our in-person relationship. It's people like never like via the internet or just in a random conversation. Like somebody asked me about my brother, but like when me and him have been in different settings, like musical settings that we have to be in, like certain dinners and we've been invited to stuff like that. How we interact with each other, people that ask us.
I see.
Yeah.
Is that a great?
Up essentially.
This is World of Warcraft, but there's no classes because there's archetypes instead. An archetype is a fusion of two or more.
You know, truly becoming part of the crew, truly becoming under the management of JB, an official Grizzly Gang member. That's Gang, that's the home team. He's fully invested in the group. And obviously what ends up happening is the tragic death of what ended up being his manager, JB, right? So, interestingly, right, the other day when people were kind of, you know, posting this situation, some people, let me see if I can find it. So some people posted this clip to Reddit, right, with the caption, "What if he knows something?" Now, I didn't actually fully understand what I was looking at when I seen this. I've actually understood the deeper context now. So people are saying, what if he knows something? And then this was a Vlad clip from 4 years ago, Sada Baby on having to identify the body of T Grizzly's aunt, their manager. Now, this clip, they've picked kind of a bad clip, all right? People are reposting this on Vlad saying, what if he knows something? But they're not really realizing there's more to this clip than meets the eye, right? There's a full interview with it. So let's just see what they posted.
Yeah, do that one. Okay.
Yeah, because that case open, man.
That case is open. Okay, and they haven't solved it yet, so. Okay.
I don't want to read too much into it, but I feel like it's just like the way that he's shrugging. He's like, it's an open case, and they haven't got any leads yet. And he's like, nope, no idea.
Gotcha. I got you. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it ain't no biggie. I don't got no problem with talking about my auntie. You feel me? But once they done with it, you feel me?
So does he call it? This was a little bit confusing to me. We're going to see the full things, but he says my auntie, right? So it's almost like I don't know whether he's saying that like JB become his manager has sort of become an auntie to him. But he's saying I feel like he's hinting at something. He's like, look, I got no problem talking about it when it's over with. But it's like he acts like he got something to say when it's over with.
Ain't no biggie. I don't got no problem with talking about my auntie. You feel me? But once they done with it, you feel me? I'll be the first nigga to talk about whatever motherfuckers will talk about.
I thought that was interesting. Is look, once they're done with it, I'll be the first guy to talk about anybody. Like, once the case is over, I'll be the first person to give my opinion.
But once they done with it, you feel me? I'll be the first nigga to talk about whatever motherfuckers will talk about.
Well, I'm sorry, man. That's a tough situation to go through.
She her dad and hurt. You feel me? Her.
Yeah.
So Sada Baby was truly hurt by this, right? And people in the comments, they're like, you just wasted my time. I didn't fully understand the importance, right? People saying Sada wasn't there, you must be T Grizzly. What? I now know the deeper context of this, right? They're saying, what if he knows something? And now that I know that there was this situation, and then there was a falling out, and then it led to something more serious, I actually think that there's something more here. So I thought it would be really interesting to just check out this full Vlad clip. And you know what I'm saying? Just basically just quickly react and analyze some of the information that's in this video to just see if we can kind of get, you know, a bit more backstory, because he kind of explains some deeper details about this incident that weren't in that Reddit repost, and I thought this was fascinating. Shout out to Vlad TV, the GOAT, the legend.
Now, we're not going to talk about the T Grizzly situation at all. But I do want to say his aunt was actually your manager at one point.
That's my baby.
How did you feel when she got killed?
Same way I feel now. It's fucked up.
That was sad, man.
It's past sad.
So look, I just want to say right off the bat, just a little analysis, okay? You can see Sada Baby's really hurt by this, but I personally feel like there's almost like a deeper tension. He's hurt by this, but it's like, I feel like just from watching this interview, I could be wrong, I could be overanalyzing, but I feel like he's not got the answers that he's looking for. I feel like he's still looking for answers to this situation. And that doesn't mean actually pop on to a Say Cheese interview and basically say, I regret signing to T Grizzly. So this is less than a year after the murder of JB. He says, I regret signing to T Grizzly and I haven't healed from the situation. So things clearly went left at a certain point.
So your most popular record, Block Party, that was Punch 2?
Yeah. Hell yeah. And we recorded that shit at the spot in the hood, in the real, on Barlaw, in a little room with like 6 niggas in there, me and Draco. And I just, only reason I did the song because I felt like, I was like, man, I'm like Draco hard. I'm like, you feel me? We got to get a song together. You feel me? I feel like that's how I be feeling now with all the up and coming artists. I'm like, man, me and him got to get a song. So I pulled up in the hood. He was over there with my people. We knocked that bitch on out.
Now this record has 65 million views, right?
Yeah.
Why is it gold yet?
I don't know what it is, man. That's a record that will forever be tainted and fucked up because the people I was signed to was duffing my money, stealing that shit, taking it, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I didn't even see how much money that song made.
So he's saying that he's making hit songs and he's getting robbed for the money. Now, this is a whole different story. Now, bear in mind how respectful he was talking about JB in his Vlad interview. But now he's talking about his money's getting stolen. Now, is he talking about JB or is he talking about T Grizzly?
Yeah. Now, I know, I didn't, like I said, I didn't come into this interview to mention T Grizzly because I know you've done multiple interviews and you get asked about that shit damn near every day, right?
Yeah, it's a different respect with you though, bro. You feel me? I ain't tripping on that.
Have you personally healed from that? Because it kind of seemed like, you know, you still kind of bothered you a little bit.
Hell yeah, it's gonna bother you when you don't even know how much money you did make, and you feel me? You can't even put up, like I could put an estimation on how much I didn't see, you feel me? But nigga, who knows? You feel me? Like the shit was like that.
So he's saying that he was somehow robbed for money or finessed out of money by T Grizzly. Now I wonder whether this really is a T Grizzly thing. I don't know what happens to a contract if your manager gets killed. If you're under Grizzly Gang, if JB, who's Grizzly's aunt, kind of becomes your homegirl, your aunt, or whatever you want to call it, and she's managing your career and she's doing good, and then suddenly she passes away. Like, what happens to your contract? Are you a free agent? Are you part of the Grizzly Gang? Is it T Grizzly now thinking I can take advantage of the situation? You know, who knows?
So it's like, yeah, like I say, I'm gonna feel some type of way, and I'm gonna speak on it if I feel like speaking on it, or when I don't feel like speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? It might be mentioned in some of my music, it might not, but I never really spent too much time dwelling on him. You feel me? And I can't really do nothing about having feeling a certain towards way about my manager because she did. You feel me? And that's a whole nother situation. So
he's saying, look, this is really about T Grizzly. It's not about the manager. My manager's dead, and that's a whole other situation. Don't sleep on that, all right?
I can't really do nothing about having feeling a certain towards way about my manager because she did. You feel me? And that's a whole nother situation. So.
Yeah. So have you bumped into T Grizzly in person since the split?
Hell no, I don't know where they'll be at.
He's not rocking with T Grizzly, man. He's not rocking him. He's not feeling him. He ain't bumped into him. He doesn't know where he's at. He doesn't care where he's at. He's not bothered. And this is less than a year after the murder of JB.
He'll be in Detroit.
Well, I mean, y'all were supposed to drop a collab tape together, right?
Right. Yeah, some shit that had been done for forever. And shit, we ain't dropped a song until 2.5 years later. And he was dropping songs with my ops and shit, like on some weird shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that whole situation was weird. Just was dumb as hell. You feel me? At the time, me and all my people thought it was a good move. You feel me? To fuck with Dog because nigga, he was the strongest shit coming out of Detroit, and I was the next one.
So Sada Baby saying his people thought at the time, look, it's a good move to mess with T Grizzly. He's the hottest rapper coming out of Detroit. I'm the next one up. It makes sense to all be a part of it. And then he says he started doing weird stuff. He was doing songs with my ops. He wasn't really feeling it. JB dies. Suddenly that relationship, that friendship is out the window.
All that type of shit, but that shit it was two different views on how they looked at signing me and how I looked at signing to them.
You know, people always tell artists never sign to another artist who's still, you know, trying to solidify themselves in the game.
Right.
Would you say that's 100% true now? Because they still put themselves as priority.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say that true. You just gotta watch who you sign to. If you sign to somebody, man, and if you're strong enough, you don't really need to sign to no motherfucking body. You feel me? Like if you got it, you know what I'm saying? It's certain shit that labels and shit can do, but as far as signing to an artist, yeah, that shit just gotta be on some genuine shit. Like you got to know that nigga really fuck with you. You got to know he give a fuck about what you give a fuck about. You feel me? What hurt him hurt you type shit. You feel me? Like this shit got to be deeper than rap if you saying it to a nigga.
So he's saying it's got to be deeper than rap. It's kind of not necessarily it's got to be on some street stuff, but it's like you got to have a more serious connection than just getting in the studio if you really want to lock in and make a label situation. Well, make a signy being underneath subservient, not in that type of way to a rapper. It really needs to be deeper than rap.
If you could go back and do anything different, would you?
I wouldn't say it to that.
Or was this really just a learning experience?
He's adamant. I would not sign to T Grizzly. Hell no. He knows that for sure. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's being more thoughtful about his other answers. But saying, I would not sign to that guy. I would not do that. I would not happen.
Back and do anything different, would you?
I wouldn't say it to that.
Or was this really just a learning experience?
I wouldn't say it to him. Hell yeah, if I could go back and do that shit over, I wouldn't say it to him and do everything else the same. I don't give a fuck about none of the shit he put me in front of or who I bumped into because I was with him. Half these niggas can't fuck with me. Not just artists in Detroit because I love all the artists in Detroit, so I don't even be liking to say that. You feel me? You the first nigga to make me say like, yeah, I'm the hardest nigga in Detroit. You feel me? Like niggas in other states can't fuck with me. These other niggas that's up there can't do shit with me at all. So yeah, I wouldn't have signed to that nigga. That's what I would have did different.
So look, the beef between Sada Baby and T Grizzly was serious. It went very serious. There were people even asking at one point, like, how is it even possible? How is it even comprehensible that T Grizzly, considering the beef and the situation, how is it possible that Lil Durk can be cool with Sada Baby if you know these street politics and they're not liking each other, right? People saying, look, T can't say shit. Look at what you've been doing. I assume that is to do with rocking with the ops, doing different things. People saying T don't care. He getting busy, getting money, and playing GTA role-playing all day long. People say, I don't care. He got a song with him off Drago and Bino, new tape link. I bet T don't give a fudge because I know if it's some real beef, stuff doesn't break. Because he know if some real beef stuff break out just off of Booker, they choosing T. Didn't T lose his auntie and manager behind the Sada beef? No. Exactly, but you got to remember this Reddit. But I'm glad to know there's still a few street smart dudes on here. Now, I think this is interesting, right? Because you've got people on Reddit that seem to think, oh, he lost his auntie beefing with Sada Baby and it was Sada's crew backdoor. But I think if we're looking at these interviews, actually what we're really seeing people actually seeing Sada Baby being kind of messed up about the auntie's murder, right? So I don't know about that one. I think maybe, you know, a lot of people are confused why Sada and T beefed out. I think clearly there was more behind the scenes that had made them not be feeling each other. But even more interesting than that, right? After they have this kind of back and forth, this Cold War, several years where they're clearly not rocking with each other, we end up seeing T Grizzly and Sada Baby squashing their beef with the help of Skilla Baby in 2023. So this was going around. It looks like T Grizzly and Sada Baby resolved their differences thanks to Skilla Baby's assistance. On July the 15th, 2023, all three Detroit rappers posted photos on their respective Instagram pages to confirm that T and Sada squashed their beef and now a brotherhood exists amongst the trio. Skilla shared a series of photos on an IG page of him hanging out with T and Sada together, and a photo would show T and Sada laughing and joking outside of a shopping district. Other photos show the trio posing together with smiles on their faces, confirming their reconciliation. I don't know why these two random dudes keep jumping in my pictures, Skilla wrote in the caption. Now, has this been deleted? Is this still up? Let's see. Because this is an old article. This is an old post. So Sada Baby's posted this. They're in a picture together. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like love. It's looking like friendship. It's looking like camaraderie once again. But who knows? Who knows what the story is behind this? But seemingly, the beef was squashed. They were back on good terms. Outside, shining, diamonds bleeding, all of that stuff. Looking good. It's all love, it's all laughs, it's all smiles. So at this point, at least on the face of it, the animosity was squashed. But it's still difficult. It's still difficult to understand why this happened. So once that reconciliation happened, a lot of people on Reddit were just confused. It's like, I know I'm late, but Sada and T cool again? Like, what's this all about? People were confused. People didn't really understand. Saying, yeah, they took a whole pic with Skilla. There's not really an understanding. So I think that this is a situation where it's like the real kind of like... The real situation, the real beef may have been swept under the rug, but at the end of the day, Sada Baby's connection to this situation is still unknown. But what is known, people, I know it's taken me 50 minutes. I've beaten around the bush, given you a whole bunch of other information before we get to this point.
I was the first one to ever join the military in my family. I knew that I wanted to go back to school and produce a big name.
But The streets are hot with this story right now, okay? Everybody is saying that T Grizzly did it. People are believing it. There are a lot of posts going around. There are a lot of videos going around by other content creators that I do Fs with talking on this situation. So what I think will be good to just round this off, let's just do a little quick recap of what some of the more brazen content creators are saying about this situation. Look, there's a whole bunch of unsubstantiated rumors that are being spread around right now, and I don't feel comfortable saying them myself, but I certainly have no issue reacting to them on somebody else's channel. So first off, your boy Seti Nash is back with an update, right? Shout out Seti Nash. I actually bumped into him recently. Very good dude. We had a great conversation at No Jumper, but he popped out with a video straight up. T Grizzly will be arrested in murder for hire RICO. Now, this question mark is doing a lot of heavy lifting, so you know what I'm saying, Seti? Yeah, you never know what's gonna wind up happening there, but I think you need that little question mark just in case, because we don't know for sure. People are saying T Grizzly needs to drop that last day out right now. They say his ass on Twitch, probably live streaming right now. Speculation like this shouldn't be made until facts are known. This is nasty if not true. Look, there's a whole lot going on. Okay, they're saying if these look, Seti is telling it like it is. All right, he's not playing around. He's saying, look, if T Grizzly will be arrested in murder for hire plot RICO question mark, if these documents are true, he is finished. So let me find the interesting parts and let me get to it.
So all the conspiracy theory people, y'all was right. All the conspiracy theory people, y'all were right, man. And I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't want to believe it, but golly, I did not want to freaking believe it. But T Grizzly is cooked. According to some people that's about to release some stuff, so I ain't gonna release it. I'm just here to tell y'all, when this stuff drop, y'all gonna be like, ain't no way in hell.
He's saying T Grizzly is cooked. He's saying that people have got some stuff.
Bro,
It's crazy, all right? And people are saying he did it. That's what Seti Nash is saying. That's what these streets, these YouTube streets are saying.
From what I basically heard and seen, yeah, he did that.
That's a bold statement.
The people who did it, they on wiretaps, flappity, flapping, yappity, yapping, and they saying essentially T Grizzly put that woman up to it. I hope to God what I just heard and seen ain't real. I'm hoping. I don't even want to believe it. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't want to believe what I'm saying, but it is what it is on this part, man. So the story about her being pregnant.
So look, a lot of people are saying this story about her being pregnant is cap, but there's talk of wiretaps, there's talk of snitching, there's talk of people talking and telling, and all these types of things. And yeah, it's not looking good.
Oh. When she died, there's multiple people who've been calling the Detroit mortuary, essentially, basically, and try to figure out, bro, what the body look like. So some people were able to get certain things released. They had to give their real names and all that. Y'all know Seti Nash ain't never doing nothing like that. So reveal she was never pregnant.
So that's an interesting detail, right? He's talking about somebody was calling the mortician, trying to find out if the woman was pregnant. Now that's interesting when you consider the fact that Sada Baby ended up identifying the body, right? And T Grizzly and other people were supposed to be there when this happened. Not added up to me, to be completely honest with you. Not added up to me, but the next thing's crazy, right?
What it's all about is the paper. It's all about the money. That robbery song is allegedly the song that's him dry snitching on himself. T Grizzly been basically in the house. He know it's coming. He know he about to get arrested. He know that he about to get hit with a murder for hire, and that's basically it. They're saying this dude was so dumb that he sat up there in his own phone, on wiretap, bruh, saying all of these things. He want to bounce out like T Grizzly been trying to figure out a way to get the hell out of here, but he know, his whole team know, everybody know, they just waiting on whatever they waiting on, and then they about to hit him. So he basically looking like, man, I gotta get up out of here. So if you randomly see T Grizzly somewhere, like on a...
It's crazy. So he's saying T Grizzly needs to get out here. Everybody knows he's about to get hit with a RICO, and he's on wiretaps, organizing the whole thing. And look, Seti Nash, shout out to my guy Seti Nash. I need to see some proof. I need to see some, whatever he's seen, I need to see, because there's a whole lot of things being said, and I'm just not sure. Like, bro, it's hard. I believe it when I see it.
wedding and making them certain responsibilities at your wedding. This ain't making sense. The streets do talk. He didn't do it. He just was crashed out on. And they basically on his heel was like, you better not say nothing. So now he's sitting here pausing in the back like, God dang, man, I'm screwed the F over. So that's why he ain't going nowhere. He's not going to be charged for the murder. He didn't do it. He just happened to be a cat who got a strap and was a passenger in a car that was hot, who knew nothing about anything.
Now, this is something that I think interesting, right? Because we've seen this document, we see this indictment talking about this guy, Wu Thang, was caught with a gun, and that they've done the ballistics, and it matches the gun, and the cell site puts him there. But now you got Big Sadie Nash talking about, yo, this guy was the passenger. I haven't seen this guy be charged with murder. I haven't seen an indictment for the murder of JB. I haven't seen any indictment for that. All I've seen is paperwork for a guy getting charged with having, or a guy, it's on paperwork, caught with the gun that allegedly had something to do with this, and he was caught at cell site. But I don't know if it's been a formal charge of murder yet. And you know what I'm saying, that would be explosive. But if this guy was just in the car, if he was along for the ride, yeah, his cell site data put him there. Maybe he got caught with a gun that was used to do it. But if he wasn't the person that did it and somebody else lined it up on behalf of who knows who else, the Fed's definitely going to come down on T Grizzly. Like, that's what they're going to do.
But when y'all replay this, y'all going to be like, damn, Sadie Nash, what the hell? But according to what I was told and what I said, bro, yeah, T Grizzly on his way out of here. He gonna be hit with murder for hire. He knows it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming. They try to tie it to Dirk, like, goddamn, find out Dirk had nothing to do with nothing. But yeah, man, that's the story, man. T Grizzly set her up because of the money, because of the contract, because he didn't like how things was going. He wanted to basically take control of things, he got her pregnant and all that crap and everything like that. Yeah, hell nah. There's certain things about the uncle that's gonna pop out. I don't really want to put that one in there because I do have to leave certain things out. But bruh, this is bad. If T Grizzly goes down soon, and y'all see that man being arrested, come back to this. Y'all can make y'all reactions, whatever y'all want to. I don't care what you losers say. But bruh, and all of this stuff is about to cost this man his whole...
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Still looking for a new job?
I just found out my dad's sister's husband is golfing buddies with the CEO of a great company.
Whole entire life is going to cost him his whole entire empire that he's built with his money. They can snatch all of that. And next thing you know, it's going to happen. So the question then becomes, who's going to fill in more details? Because so far, them wiretaps are bad. So far, the text messages that they've been sending are bad. Them online posts that they've been doing, the online inboxes on Instagrams, bruh, it's bad.
So look, Big Sadie Nash is saying that he's seen paperwork that says this is bad. There's wiretaps. There's all of these types of things. But look, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. I'm excited. I'll definitely go back to that video and say that Big Sadie Nash was right if it all turns out. But if there is anybody trying to break this case open, all right, if there's anybody that's going ham on this case, it's your boy Poetic Flacco. Poetic Flacco has just dropped a video that is absolute insanity. It is out of control. I'm proud of my guy Poetic Flacco, but I'm also a little bit nervous for him too, because he is out here solving crimes and cracking cases, all right, by the looks of it. So he is claiming in this video that he has actually spoken to the family of the victim and that they're saying T Grizzly been paid for it, all right, been paid for the hit. Poetic Flacco jumping out the window with this one, all right? So if anybody, like, if it turns out that this is all the case, this has reminded me of the Big U situation when everybody was saying, oh, this is going to happen to Big U. People are saying this. The victim's family, Rashawn Williams' family is saying this and that. People didn't believe it. And then before you knew it, it was only like a few days, within a few weeks or whatever it ended up being. Boom. Turns out it was all true. So Poetic Flacco might be on that right now. He might be getting to the facts. But basically, he is saying that he's speaking to the families and it's been known.
The rumors that T Grizzly paid for his aunt/manager to be killed started off as a simple conspiracy. It's now escalated to the point where the murder suspect defense is in court saying that T Grizzly paid for the hit. Let's do a quick recap just to make
crazy.
I was told the police chief looked T Grizzly in his eyes and told him, I know you involved somehow.
Flacco is running with this, all right? Flacco is running with the story. He's saying that apparently the police chief told T Grizzly to his face, I know you're involved, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'd love to know who said that, how they know that was said, what else is going on. But Flacco has said he's spoken to the family of the victim and that he knows what's going on, man. And that they said that we're going to get you. We know you're involved in this. We're going to get you.
I'm going to get down to the bottom of this. The police chief thought this. The police chief thought that T Grizzly was involved somehow. They just couldn't prove it. They just couldn't connect the dots because people wasn't talking. Whoever this Wu Thing guy is, he been quiet. That's until he went to that courtroom today. That's until he went to that courtroom. Oh, and we're going to talk about what happened in that courtroom. It's not looking good for T Grizzly, what took place in that courtroom. But the police chief told T Grizzly, we know you involved somehow. Now, you could say the police chief is salty. They got something against T Grizzly. They got a vendetta against T Grizzly. Okay, you can probably go with that. But when the police chief is telling T Grizzly that to his face, and he's telling Jobina Brown's family to their face, hey, we know something is up. The police chief told Jobina Brown's sister and Jobina Brown's mother that they believe that T Grizzly is involved somehow.
So Flacco is saying that he has spoken to the family and that they were told by the chief of police
This nigga don't shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you about to piss me
that T Grizzly is involved and that T Grizzly had been told to his face, that he's involved. Crazy.
Now, T Grizzly became a suspect almost initially because the police chief discovered, so T Grizzly's uncle was married to Jobina Brown. The uncle went to jail 3 months before her death. Within those 3 months, T Grizzly began an intimate relationship with Jobina Brown. Police chief looked at that and thought, wait, that's messy. That could obviously lead to something. But that's before they began to put the puzzle together. T Grizzly and Jobina never fully admitted that they were intimate, but I was told that family members began to figure it out fairly quickly and it was starting to get around. Wu thing off. He came to court and he says, listen, obviously, T Grizzly put the hit out on Jobina Brown. He said that in court. The transcripts will prove it. And he also said that he did it because Jobina Brown was pregnant. Now, the prosecution understands that the prosecutors themselves could probably believe that T Grizzly is guilty, but right now, they're trying to prosecute Wu Thing. So they brought the autopsy person or somebody, an expert, to testify that Jobina Brown was not pregnant. T Grizzly is a smart man, so he already understands that if the defense attorney is in court saying that you were the one who put the hit on your auntie, that came from the murder suspect, that came from the shooters. That means the shooters is already talking. That means the shooters is already giving information to their attorneys, and they're trying to use that to get him off. It's not looking good for you, man. And all that tells me, to be honest, is that the shooters believe the aunt was pregnant. They probably heard, this is why we're doing this. This is why.
So Flacco is basically saying that he spoke to the family, spoke to people that are involved, that are going to court for this guy, and that essentially, look, it's not been laid out specifically, but the defense for this person, Wu Thang, is basically trying to...
45 seconds from when T Grizzly got out the vehicle. What that shows is T Grizzly was on that porch. That shows that there's a high likelihood that the shooters seen T Grizzly. Because from how the car is positioned in a picture of the house, if you're walking up to the back driver's side and you're opening it up, you can see over the car. Like, you can see the porch from that angle, and you'll be able to see a 6'3", 350-pound T Grizzly. You can't miss him. So if he was the target, you'll be able to see him. He was not the target. It doesn't make sense that he is the target. Now, someone who hopped on the phone with T Grizzly, someone who talked to T Grizzly after the incident and was told by T Grizzly what happened, I asked, yo, how did T Grizzly sound? Like, was he, like, emotional? The word that I was told, verbatim, it felt like he was trying to fake emotions. It felt like...
So Flacco's saying that he spoke to people who actually spoke to T Grizzly in the aftermath of this incident and said they sounded like they were trying to fake their emotions.
He was trying to, like, kind of like draw up something. Like, he was trying to sound like he was distraught. The person told me, bro, I can't really explain it, they said. It just felt like he was trying to, like, come across as if it was this and it was not. Sada Baby was also signed to Jobina Brown. Sada Baby was one of the people who came to identify her body. I believe it was Sada Baby and Jobina Brown's sister, if not her mother, who went to identify her body. And I was told that Sada Baby was distraught. He was effed up about this. I was told, but like, Sada Baby was looking at T Grizzly a little crazy. The Sada Baby actually looked T Grizzly in his eyes and told him, hey, bruh, tell me you don't got nothing to do with this. That even Sada Baby wanted T Grizzly to know, hey, bruh, tell me you got nothing to do with this, man. And that T Grizzly gave his word to Sada Baby that he ain't had nothing to do with this. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good, people. So, look, I'll leave it at that.
I want to hear what the fuck you got to say. What's up with T Grizzly? That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Look at this, some new shit. Oh, shit.
The future of your business is here. With Wix, you get advanced AI.
Bro, this just like the city. It's just a suburb, man. All this just the same thing. Anything they do out here, we do it out here. Get y'all loaded. No. The city.
You can look at these little niggas and tell they crash out.
You think they tough game on KJ Gray? Y'all come out here and get y'all ass stretched right here. We'll lay his right in front of you and walk off. With that smoke. You got blood for hire, I ain't gonna lie. Blood in, blood out. Blood in, blood out.
This Dolo, we don't need crowds. Don't like when they do.
Us two on my
right. They need crowds. It can be we up so just piece by piece by one. We don't need no crowd. Fly shit is done. Go get that for you. Come back and we see what you do if you with that shit. Huh.
Right. Killed fat last week. Like, come on, man.
No.
We gonna keep it 100 though.
Yeah, no.
Y'all know I smoke, shorty.
That nigga said we just killed 5 niggas last week. He trolled.
Yeah. I caught that 3 for 1.
Then that 2 for 1. That fin dog go.
Go. No bad. Y'all know what y'all know.
Y'all come around with y'all, you know? Me and bro name gang. They go say shit, Ma and D. Y'all, that's the only 2 y'all go here who really get active because we really got this bitch. Ain't gonna lie, like scared us, like.
Back in. Kidnap. We love straight. We the SRT boys, I ain't gonna lie. I'm an SRT king, I'm a track out boy. I'm finna get track out tatted on my face.
I got the best wheel out of all y'all.
Me. But hey Mo, don't lie on foot.
Me. Nah, he was doing it, brother was doing this shit before me, but shit.
I do this shit.
We both, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, with all that kidnap shit, I put all my, like, when I get a hold of it, I put all my niggas on right around, Mo. I do this shit.
Okay.
So much did all that. Look, check me out though, look. I really do this shit, you feel me, look. Check me out, like, no, this money, we really do this money. Look.
Yeah, so you about the money on.
Look, I got Cardi's all out, we do this shit. Out of town and shit.
Okay, so y'all believe in getting out of Chicago area?
Look, I'm finna show you some shit. Look, this is my lifestyle. I dropped a look, what's kind of a lifestyle thing, you feel me? So I live my lifestyle, having fun, fast cars and shit. Money, look, you see, here, this Hellcat, Ringo. I do this shit. Yeah, you already know. Look.
Man, let that man vlog, man.
He vlogging, I'm just showing him how
we got SCKRD,
money.
blocking this, man.
I got shot in my stomach, I got shot in my leg, look. I got shot in my leg, that bitch came in, came out. I don't type of shit, but this shit, it go down. I'm hard body though. My own homie shot me, but the bullet went for me, he was trying to get up on another. I ain't gonna have only a little rock for it. No bullshit.
Murder suspects from Illinois were arrested on a bus traveling through Tippecanoe County just after midnight last night. 2 men, 18-year-old Myron Washington and 18-year-old Shamad Cologne, were arrested during a traffic stop at the intersection of State Road 43 and Interstate 65 in Tippecanoe County. The duo was aboard a bus traveling through the area when Indiana State Police detained them. Both are wanted on murder charges in Illinois. In addition, Washington was charged with unlawful possession of a firearm, false identity, and possession of marijuana. Cologne was charged with refusal to self-identify and possession of marijuana. The 2 suspects were taken into custody without incident and are currently being held at the Tippecanoe County Jail as they await extradition to Illinois.
Not so fast, huh?
Tell me it looks worse than it is.
It looks worse.
as y'all can see, that boy Shamad, he facing the consequences of his actions, man. Him and his homie, they got booked for a body in Cook County out of Illinois, and it's that time. It's time to tighten up. It's time to, you know what I'm saying, face the, whatever they allege that you done, man. Talking crazy in these interviews and self-snitching, to think that this is not a part of why they come pick people up or why the police know what they know is crazy. To think they just come up with this information off the top of their head and be like, oh, it looked like such and such. I seen him before walking down this street. That is not how they put together murders, man. They're putting together murders off of factual information from the people involved, whether that's a snitch, whether that's you self-snitching on yourself on the internet. That's how they getting these facts, and that's how they slamming everybody, man, taking them down for these murders, giving them life sentences. What I want to say is, dude, I peeped the interviewer even tried to give him the advice to, like, you kind of saying too much. I don't even want to put that, what you showing on camera, because, bro, you kind of fed. You snitching on yourself. I don't think you should do that, and I don't even think dude understood what the interviewer was saying. But look. He's still trying to show him, like, he living his life still in the SRTs, riding around in the streets, stolen Durangos, riding around in the hot cars, and the interviewer was like, man, that ain't what you want to show. That ain't how you want to live your life. With this being Robbins, Illinois, and it still being in Illinois, man, like I showed y'all at the beginning, the timestamp, that's only like 35 minutes, 40 minutes from the rack. Bro, it's the same type of behaviors. Just like dude said, he wasn't trying to be boastful, but like, to think that this stuff don't go on in the burbs or dudes not active in the burbs just because it's not Chicago is crazy. This is vivid. These dudes share the same characteristics of dudes in the rack. Get on camera, self-snitching, telling this, telling that, showing this, showing that, then get caught for a body. It's the same type of thing. It's the same type of narrative going on. So them suburbs, it do get active. I guess that was their whole reason of doing that vlog, man. They do want to show how Robbins, Illinois get down. Like, man, we on that too. It ain't just Chicago. We on that too. And with being on that, man, we all know what comes with that. That means you got to be ready to face the consequences, ready to do that prison time, and ready to take a life, right? Man, Shamad, as y'all can see, he tied up. He tied up in the system. He leaving his brother out here to fend for himself all alone. His brother is the one with the dreads. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but y'all, man, they face just alike, man. That's when it come into play, like, man, making these selfish decisions or going on drills and stuff like that, it's kind of selfish, because are you thinking about the ones that love you? Yeah, I got to get back on folks now. I got to slide on folks now. Yeah. But when they come pick you up, are you thinking about how bad that's going to hurt your brother? Like, you would never see your brother again, or it may be possibilities that you would never see your brother again, you know? So that's the deeper thought process of, like, bro, this stuff y'all be doing on this quick time and this impulsive thought process, it's a lot more that come with it. It's a lot of people that you may not ever see again, and you don't even got to be dead. You can still be alive, and this is what people call living, like you dead, but you alive, like you the Walking Dead.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Buy everything. Yes, chef. 3% cash back on chicken. Yes, chef. 3% cash back on desserts. Sorry, chef. What's in your wallet?
Look, I deleted Garrett.
Guys, you can really bounce back and forth.
Hey man, we with GQ. I just want you got to do this type of stuff. Let's see what we got. Drewski was on Hell's Kitchen and actually surprised Gordon Ramsay with how good his dish was. Drewski can cook? Of course I could cook, man. What fat dude do y'all know that can't cook? What are we talking about here, man? That's a dumb tweet. I need to know how Drewski got on Hell's Kitchen. Did Gordon Ramsay personally? What is all these Gordon Ramsay Hell's Kitchen? Guys, listen. I know people, man. Gordon Ramsay did reach out. He's a big fan of my work. As random as it does look, I didn't just get on the show because I'm fat. But I can cook. As you can see, I cooked a little ravioli on there. Next question. Me trying to wonder why Drewski's on a cable news show. I was thinking the same thing. If you could look at my face right there, that is exactly what I was thinking. I don't know how I ended up on there. I just go with the flow, man. I just start saying big words. Whenever I be in rooms like that, I just start saying big words. I wonder if Drewski dressed like that on purpose. Like what? What is the issue here with these? It's just, I've been dressing like this since I was a kid, man. I'm just being me. I can't help it. You can look at the pictures for proof. I wonder if Drewski owns a pair of long pants. No. I just wonder, do Drewski be paying for the shit he fuck up? He'd stay doing some wild shit. First of all, nigga, you need to go back to Hooked on Phonics and Reading Rainbow, whoever is tweeting this out. But yeah, I do. A lot of people see the characters and all the hoopla out there. Hey, it is what it is. I'm a good guy, man. I always take care of anything, even if we're shooting a skit, if we're on a stream somewhere. You can't get this far without being a good guy. Post it. I wonder what Drewski's real personality is like. Well, you're getting it right here. Teresa Rockstar, I'll just DM you. You get to know me a little bit more. Next. Drewski is funny enough on his own, but his ability to somehow shoot videos in actual real-life settings is remarkable. I agree, man. It is hard trying to make the world your set. Sometimes, you know, you get the fans all, oh my God, we gotta sometimes remove those people from the set. It's a new thing every day. Reddit. Who should be on Drewski, Kevin, and Kai's stream? Okay, but really, what comes after Drewski, Kevin, Kai? Now what? Exactly. Nothing. We are the peak trio right now. There's nobody that can top that. So it's not like we need another guest in this trio. The trio already works. Kev do his thing, Kai do his thing, I do my thing. We kind of like the Beatles a little bit, you know what I mean? But we black. What is the appeal of Drewski? I don't know how to answer that. Appeal. What appeal mean again? Just, what does appeal mean?
What is the appeal of Drewski?
Yeah, what is?
Why do people like you?
Oh.
Yeah.
So, okay, you fuck with me.
Of course.
All right. Serious question. Who would win in the eating competition? Guys, okay, the fat questions and the food, we did it in the first segment. Okay, Phantom, because he enjoys food more than me. It comes down to ingredients with him. For me, I just eat the shit. Phantom, he break it down into a whole nother realm of eating. You know what I mean? He understands the ingredients, the cooking, the methods. I'm not that deep into it. Cora. What is Drewski's secret to success? I tell people this all the time, man. Consistency. If you could fail at something, get back up and do it again every single day, you 100% will succeed. And it don't matter what it is. It sounds crazy, but it's true. Post it. Who would be on Mount Rushmore of famous big guys? Damn. I would definitely include I can include myself? Yes, I would include myself. Cedric the Entertainer as well. Jack Black will be up there. Is Jack Black on Ozempic? Is he still fat? Fuck it. Yeah, it works. And how could I forget? Chris Farley. You can't leave Chris Farley out. He's a legend. All right, Wikipedia. They put my last name on it. Okay. Why don't they put Drew? Desbordes was originally a sports analytics major and wanted to become a sportscaster, but later turned to comedy after being encouraged by his classmates. Yes, that is very true. When I did some of the sportscasting, the radio was a little too PG for me, and I was cussing a lot, so they told me I should probably pursue something else. All good, though. Fuck that school. On October 22nd, 2020, Drewski made a cameo as a school bus driver in the music video for Jack Harlow's song, Tyler Hero. On March 9th, 2020, he was featured on Lil Yachty's song, Oprah's Bank Account. Looks like facts to me. I was a school bus driver in that music video. You might not have seen me in Lil Yachty's Oprah's Bank Account because I was opening the door for him. He put me in a suit. It kind of made me feel like we were back a couple 100 years, but yeah. Try not to find me in that. TikTok. Bro, whose airport did y'all borrow? I can't give out all my secrets, man. Some things just are better undone, unsaid, and untold. Instagram. The Undefeated Trio. When is y'all movie coming out? Well, we are currently in the works. We're in the writer's room right now. Me, Kevin, Kai, we got a lot of stuff for brewing. But like I said, man, it's better said, unsaid. I think I actually just told them, though. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know if we might need to ask Kev if I'm allowed. You know, Kev's like, all right, whatever. YouTube. Has Drewski ever said what the inspiration behind Coulda Been Records is? I've always loved American Idol, and I've always loved improv comedy. So with the mixture of both, you're gonna get Coulda Been Records. I don't think I answered that question, did I? What inspired it? No, I didn't. Post it. Drewski, I have a question for you. What's next? Are we gonna see you in movies, go on tour? Yes, next will be movies. Next will be TV. It will be very, very soon. Go on tour? Yes. We have an arena tour coming up. It's called Coulda Fest. Next. How is Drewski in so many ads? I'm marketable. I'm a marketable person. There's not too many commercials you can see without me in them. All right, that's it, man. I'm signing off the internet. I'm getting off of here. I usually don't even check all this stuff. I'd be.
Did you know that you can form an Ohio LLC for $0 plus state fees? It's easy using Zen Business. Click on Start an LLC.
Ever. Here, try D. If you click being